walls, living life raw. See I'm flashing like I'm cruising with the lights off. Swag clean, plus the rollie got a nice gloss. Cali kid, LA to the Bay, watching like Hoff. Nothing like y'all, flip side. White water, yeah, the flow pulling like riptide. They get caught up in the currency. She a fan, I'm the when I hit, yeah, the fly. Get it? Hydro on the block like the
Yizzo.
Yes, sir.
It is truth, righteousness,
Understanding.
spirituality, and
Timing.
otherwise known as the Trust Podcast. I am your boy, East Linwood Lock, a.k.a. the Lock West Monster, and they call me Linwood's poster child.
Hard.
My main man.
Hey, you know who it is. Your boy AJD, _mayor on the gram. Get at me.
And who is he?
Norwalk's chosen one. Hey, 90650. I do it for all my homies in the city. You feel me?
Talk that shit, AJD.
Hey, and all neighboring cities.
That's it, right.
I'm like that. You
Listen,
heard?
wherever you are and however you may be giving us your precious time and attention, nobody appreciates it more than we do.
Thank you.
You get what I'm saying? We get up here, you know, we try to get up here weekly, but at least 2-3 times a month. We bring to you, our time, talent, and effort. But when it's reciprocated, come on, man. Don't nothing get flyer than that.
And we've been getting the love back for the people.
We have been, listen, bro, the likes, the shares, the subscribes, the comments. Thank you for that. Listen, please keep them going.
Make sure you guys are following, not on YouTube, like, subscribe, share, but also on Instagram. Also on TikTok. TikTok's been booming.
Yeah, it's been right. Our shit has been going through
it's been going crazy. So look, I thank y'all.
TikTok been going crazy, low key.
I should have went live in here on TikTok, low key.
Yeah,
But so make sure y'all following. Make sure y'all are spreading the message, man. And we appreciate you guys.
Yeah, we thank you for that. Listen, real quick before we get into the particulars, we always start the show off on a positive note.
Absolutely.
Shout out to somebody black.
Absolutely.
This guy doesn't like when I do this, but I don't give a shit. He ain't the ruler of me. He ain't my dad.
You got
nigga.
2 people.
Yes.
Nah.
No, I don't give a fuck what he's talking
one
about.
One person.
Okay? Because both of these individuals, really I got 3, but 2 of them are in tandem. Okay? Both of these individuals deserve it. And when he hears the names, he gonna calm his ass down over there. Okay? Before I had to beat up somebody black in
Okay,
here.
I mean, now I'm interested.
Listen, number 1. My brother from another mother who's out there keeping the name of his brother alive, Black Sam. I want to salute you on opening up the 4th location of Marathon Burger there in Long Beach, and he did it in tandem with Snoop and his son, and I think they got another partner. What you're doing in the business world to keep your name, brand, and brother's legacy alive, and the legacy of your family alive, I salute. And, look, bro, don't nobody love Nip more than we do. You know what I'm saying? And now that you are his successor, as being his big brother and stuff like that, we love you the same, bro, and we appreciate what you're doing out there. I've been a couple times, got me a couple vegan burgers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, love what you're doing. Secondly, we can't over. Okay, they're in tandem though. Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler. Okay, shout out to you two brothers.
So that's 3 guys.
I said 3. I said really it's 3.
How you know I didn't want to shout out Michael B. Jordan and Ryan Coogler?
That's what you was gonna do.
You don't know that.
Well, nigga, you ain't figure something else. You always do stuff that's near and dear to your heart.
That's true.
You say, okay then, nigga. So what are we talking about?
Black Sam was enough.
Right? Listen,
Black Sam salute.
But
for
no,
real.
it wasn't enough because Michael B. Jordan is only the 7th black actor ever to win the Academy Award for Best Actor, Best Lead Actor in a film.
Yeah.
And shout out to Ryan Coogler for winning Best Screenplay.
Absolutely.
Okay, originator, writer, director, producer of the movie Sinners. That is my shout out to somebody black. I salute you people. You know what I'm saying? You black brothers out there making me proud, man.
Which was a dope movie, by the way.
Beyond dope.
I saw it twice.
Okay?
Super dope.
Listen, I just watched it again.
Yeah, nah,
you know what I'm saying?
Dope,
so
super dope movie. You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with.
I told you would be, bro. Let me cook, bro.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. The marathon most definitely continues, bro. Black Sam,
yes sir,
has been a pioneer in that movement from even from Nipsey looking up to him.
Absolutely right. That's what I'm saying.
Keeping it going and just handling himself. He stand on business. He's a guy that he just handles himself as he's supposed to.
Agreed.
So yeah, shout out to those guys. My shout out to somebody black this week is something near and dear to my heart.
Yes, sir.
Okay, and This one is a little bit sentimental, you know what I'm saying, for me. You know what I'm saying? I have a cousin, goes by the name of Deshaun Bailey. Okay, and me and him share a birthday. This is my birthday twin.
Okay.
Okay, same birthday, same year.
Leo twin.
And so, we came up. I mean, I didn't grow up in Houston, so we didn't come up together, but we grew up together just as far as our ages.
Yeah.
So, we always been in contact. And obviously, I don't like getting on here and telling everybody stories, but I'm gonna tell a little bit of his story, young, because he don't tell it a lot. And
Right, I got you.
I always tell Sean, like, bro, you gotta tell your story, bro. But anyway, just coming up young, people making bad decisions like we all have done.
Sure.
And he made some bad decisions and had to go sit down for some time, a couple times, and like we all have, I know I have, but the way that he's came through all of that. I could put him right now in a room with anybody, and I guarantee you wouldn't know this man's history at all. Okay, from preacher, well versed in the Bible, now on this motivational speaking, which he does an amazing job. Now the new author who has a book, I Am King, which I need to order, haven't ordered. I'm gonna put a picture up on the screen on that. Just wrote a book. Just got married. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to him and his wife. Congrats to him, man. Just got him a new crib out in Sugar Land. And someone who has taken some of the things that I try to put out there as far as just being positive and living, and took it and has magnified it and ran with it.
Sure.
Okay? And I'm talking about, so Sean, hey, this is for you. I'm proud of you, bro.
Nice.
Okay? I know everybody in the family's proud of you.
Can we clap it up for Sean, bro?
Yeah, let's give it a clap. Yeah, man.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
I love hearing that.
I Am King is the name of his book. I'm going to put it up on the screen. I'm going to put the link, man. Go get that. I want to let you know I see you. I'll support you. Every time I talk to you, it's always love. Every time I see you, it's always a good energy, bro. Keep doing your thing. Hey, and sky's the limit, bro. We're going to get there. No matter what, fam. So this is for you, bro. My boy, my cousin, man, Deshaun, I Am King. You dig?
Let's do it. Hey, yeah, hey. Shout out to Deshaun. I appreciate that. Hey, listen, AJD.
Yes?
The world is, especially this country right now, is belly up.
It's on fire.
It's on fire. Now, let's start with the obvious that's affecting everybody, okay? Well, let's talk. We'll get into that. Look, let's start here. The idiot in office, okay, and his administration, and the war that they so desperately wanted for decades now. Not just him. There's been multiple presidents.
Israel's wanted this
that have been following Israel's lead.
Correct.
To initiate this war, but they finally found the stupid ass stool pigeon.
Absolutely.
That will do it. What comes of this war with Iran for the American public, in your opinion?
Honestly, bro, nothing.
Except what? I'm saying
nothing
like
positive.
Like, that's what I mean.
Yeah, nothing positive. I mean, look, I just put on my answer. I just paid $100, bro. I got an Infinity. I just paid $100 for my car up. Gas is up. Everything that, and again, listen, everybody has their right to vote on who they want to vote for. I want to be very clear on that. Everybody has their right to vote on who they want to vote for. The people went to the polls. People spoke. This is what they wanted. This is what we have. Cool. My only thing is, nothing that this man said that he was going to do, he has done.
Period.
Except harass Mexicans. Okay? That's it. Now.
And all Latinos for that matter.
Yeah, all Hispanics for that matter. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Not just Mexicans, but yes. But he used to get on Barack Obama. I know he's going to start a war with Iran, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Now what are we doing?
That's what I'm getting at.
He's saying he's not going to start no new war. He wants to Pulitzer Prize for peace. Okay?
And using words like, oh yeah, we just obliterated them. We're going to obliterate this and take that and take. Listen, man. Here's my biggest problem with the entire situation. You can't look, F him. Let him do what the fuck he's doing. What a dummy, okay? But what about those who claim to be intellectuals or know things or claim to be upright, the standard of, what politicians should be? Listen, how long are you going to go along to get along? How long are you going to sell out? How long are you going to sell your soul for a little bit of what, man? Like, what is this person offering you that you're going along with such low frequency bullshit? Killing, robbing, murdering, stealing, kidnapping, pedophilia, rape. You get what I'm saying? War, famine, prices gouging, going like, bro, how long until you say, no, this is enough? I read.
Okay. I was going to say, I think.
Yeah. I read that the Senate is now trying to start a galvanizing vote to get this dude removed under the 25th Amendment.
But you got to do. I think especially when you have someone like him, you have to do it quietly. Okay.
Of course,
And
you
so,
absolutely
and
do.
So
yeah.
just speaking to your point, why? Because there are people that are like that do have integrity. They can't just come out, guns blazing and try to fight. They have to do it kind of.
No, which is true. They don't have to be guns blazing, but where is your galvanization of your group in public? And you know
I think
what I
that
mean?
they're doing that behind the scenes though, to do
that's a
things
good
like
point.
get the Senate so that they can try to overthrow people. Because he'll
he'll
do some
find
stuff.
out and then go and send. Yeah,
he ain't no telling what.
That's
he'll
what
do.
they said. If you notice, all the places that he sent major ICE agencies to were the cities and states that voted against him.
Hey, L.A. being one of them.
Right. California, L.A., Minneapolis, Minnesota, you know what I'm saying? So the places that you see the most activity and stuff like that were the places that are the biggest anti-Trump locations.
It's I think more people are starting to come around and say, hey, you know what, we made a mistake, which I appreciate.
Yeah.
But there's still so many others willing to die on the hill for this guy instead of just looking at the facts. Forget about your political affiliation. Let's just look at the facts of what's taking place and what's going on. We can no longer call other people in other countries terrorists, okay, if we're not going to call ourselves that.
No, we've been that for sure.
No,
Yeah,
absolutely.
yeah.
Okay, we can't get mad if somebody comes over here and tries to blow up a synagogue if we're over here bombing schools.
Period.
Okay, because I tell you something, if somebody bombs a school that my daughter's in, and that guy is from wherever, I'm gonna try to go over there and get retaliation revenge and get back myself. So am I a terrorist or am I a father?
Right. Or am I avenging what I've been afflicted
exactly.
by? Yes, of course.
And so we got to be careful how we throw these different terms around and look at the situation from a step back, from third person. Say, okay,
that's a fact.
Sometimes these people are just retaliating for what's being done to them.
Of course, but if you let our media paint the picture, that's their MO.
Absolutely.
I seem to think that this is all in tandem. The midterm elections are coming up.
Correct.
And these people play the game at a level that you wouldn't believe. We just don't play the game with the stakes like they play it. They've been doing it a long time, and the information has been passed down from generation to generation. The midterm elections coming up. One thing that you can always use to use like influence and political, like the swaying of votes and structure and climate, wars.
Absolutely.
I don't think that it's accidental that Trump chose to pull the trigger around now when his approval rate is lower than ever.
Down.
Even his own people are starting to turn on him, like you alluded to. Old boy Netanyahu been begging every president to go to war with Iran. But I think that Trump chose to pull the trigger now because of, the political climate that he's caused. He knows that the people want his head on a fucking stick. We go for some of the shit, most of us, for some of the things that he's done. I think that, between gas prices being here in California damn near fucking $8 a gallon,
which is ridiculous.
And stuff like that. I read the other day, check these numbers out, and I memorized them on purpose because I was like, this is one, since the Trump administration took over, because this is going to allude to something. It's not just gas prices, okay? Since the Trump administration has taken over, 160,000 farms
done
belly up in this country alone, North America, the United States.
I think I read that somewhere as well.
160,000 farms are out of business. Of whatever is left, only 50% of those farmers that are left will turn a profit in 2026. Only 50% of whatever is left will actually make a profit, which means what? It was more that's finna go.
Absolutely.
Now, do you know that out of that demographic, the farmland demographic, 77% of those people voted for Trump and his administration.
Yeah.
And this is what you get. That's why it's hard. Listen, I know that we're supposed to feel bad,
We are. And have empathy.
but I don't have it, AJ.
Yeah.
I don't have it. Now, I will suffer the consequences of that, especially because I'm a vegan. You get what I'm saying? And I'm all about farm. You know me, I talk about this shit all day. Bro, if anybody love farmers, it's me. Okay? Like all of this shit, bro, I love the fruits and the veggies and the grow it yourself and do this and do that. And look it. It's not these big, gigantic, gargantuan farms and shit that's closing down.
Right.
It's the little man that we love to, you see what I'm saying?
Absolutely, yeah.
But I believe that is motive. I think that that's some of the goal here, to shut down some of the little people. It's gonna bleed over, man. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Motive. I just think
food prices.
I don't think there's just not a care. When you're a big conglomerate, you don't care about the little guy to even care about it. So you don't even. There's no thought in it to say this is the idea. No, you're just a big conglomerate trying to get as much as you can while you can. Okay. The bottom line is that Trump lied to everybody. Okay. Well, I mean, if you were on his side, but these niggas is making money hand over fist, the whole family. Okay. And that's what businessmen do. Businessmen are in the business of making money.
They are.
And they don't care who they got to step on to get to the dollar.
Did you see what BlackRock did?
I did, actually.
Right? They seized.
Right.
Because their stock is plummeting.
Stock market's been going.
Everything is going down.
crazy.
They seized people they stopped $13 billion from being withdrawn from their stock. They seized it. And I didn't even know that you could do that. If you're publicly traded, how the fuck can you stop me from taking my stock out of your company?
They like you said, they playing the game on a higher level.
Listen, they do what they want to do.
They play the game on a higher level to ensure that they don't have no losses.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at this point, it's like, how much time we got left? 2 years?
Yeah. Yeah, he does. 2 years. And on top of that, AJD, you know, the president of Iran, the leader of Iran is look, they talking that shit back. You know, they talking it back, bro. They said, you know, he talking about we're going to take their infrastructure and we're going to do this and do that. And we're going to, like, listen, you know what they said? Listen, we warning you again. If you attack, destroy any infrastructure on Iranian soil, we will stop your energy sources that come from here to America, the water supply. We not fucking with you. And you know what they addressed that one to? The American public. They said, look, if your leaders, look, we done talking to them. Okay, they're not hearing nothing. No problem. We're telling you that. You better start talking to these niggas.
Right, yeah.
You get what I'm saying? That's like a man, that's like you finna fuck up somebody's husband and you tell him, look, you better get this nigga.
And the thing is that although Iran and Israel, there's bombs being dropped, obviously, or missiles, not bombs.
Yeah.
But a lot of the war is done on a keyboard now.
Yeah, sure.
You know, and you can send a virus and hack a power supply.
Yeah, of course, and that's what they're saying.
Or a water filtration system, or all kind of shit. That's
I know
on.
one of the ones that's your favorite, okay?
Which
was a misdirection. Was when Iran said that they was bombing the little 3D graphics that was on the ground look.
That was cold. Yeah, we was bombing.
Listen,
they painted them on the ground.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. We just out here wasting money.
Do you know how much they said? I don't believe this.
Yeah, it's millions.
We gotta know.
It's millions.
No, do you know how much each bomb was worth? They said.
I read it back then, but I forgot. But how
50.
much? Yeah,
I don't
bro.
believe that.
And we
throwing
all kind of bombs on
you dropping $150 million bomb on a jet. I just don't believe that they did that. No, what I'm saying is the mere. Let's say if it wasn't a drawing,
Where's
it was just a
money
regular
coming
jet.
from?
That's what I said. $150 million bomb.
We shooting bombs off faster than we can and don't got the resources to make them up.
Hey, come on, bro. And y'all niggas can find and shoot at a plane in the Middle East, but can't get the Epstein, can't arrest the people with the Epstein.
Ain't nobody getting arrested. I'm trying to figure out why is Ghislaine Maxwell in jail?
Right.
What's she? If no one's going to jail, why is she in jail?
Why is she? Right. Yeah. That makes absolutely no sense. The thing with the Iran, look, to wrap that up, the thing with the Iranian war and the gas prices and stuff like that is this. I just don't see there being any value to a war with Iran other than trying to take their natural resources.
Of course, that's what.
No, what I'm saying is, but what they're making it is, they're a terrorist group, and they're this and they're that. No, you just want what they have.
Hopefully, so
Listen, I don't think that there's ever been. Listen, I don't think that there's a country in history that can say that Iran attacked them first.
So listen to this, Locke. We already went and snatched up the Venezuela thing.
Right, yeah.
And that's for oil.
Yeah, of course.
Now, their oil is rich, okay? And it's plentiful.
Sure.
But that oil is so thick.
Yeah.
It's hard to move through those pipes. So there's another kind of oil or another kind of...
They call it crude.
Okay.
Crude oil. That's the silk and smooth.
Who has that?
That. Iran.
Absolutely.
It's all in the Middle
So they
East.
need that to
Iran
mix with
got
this to get that all the way so we can get back booming.
Iran, Libya,
Okay?
they got that fine, smooth
absolutely.
crude oil. Yes,
Mix
sir.
that with the stuff that's thick.
Yeah.
Hey, you on.
Yeah.
And that's what it's all about.
Of
period.
course. And they're trying to paint the picture as if these guys are boogeymen, but listen, they ain't never bothered you.
Listen.
You over there bothering them.
We're supposed to be the police. We're supposed to be the the world police.
And we're in no moral position
You know?
to be none of that.
Absolutely. And sometimes we can't say that because, like I said, when they killed the Ayatollah, whoever the guy was, right? They was out here celebrating. The Iranians that are out here celebrating his death. So, but sometimes the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know.
I hear a lot of people say that.
It's true. We killed Saddam Hussein. We went and killed Saddam Hussein, right? For what he was doing. He's over here doing XYZ 1, 2, 3, right? Whatever. I'm not judging anybody. But Saddam Hussein gets up out of there, and then what comes from that? ISIS, and now Syria. Now he had a stronghold on it. He's dealing with different kind of individuals over there. He know what it takes to keep everybody in line.
Yeah.
But if you're on the outside looking in, you're saying, hey, well, he shouldn't be doing this and he shouldn't be doing that. And maybe he shouldn't. But at the end of the day, him getting up out of there, what came from that?
Yeah.
What came from what uprising came from that?
Worse.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So anyway.
Yeah, bro. That one is rough. I got another rough one. I don't know if you've been up on this one or not.
What?
And this one is kind of ruffling my feathers. The Cesar Chavez thing.
You know what? I did hear about that. And it's ruffling my feathers too, only because why are they only going back?
Let's talk.
Okay,
first.
yeah.
Let's you do. Okay, let me, since I brought it up, because
I
I just realized that we're finna go knee deep into it and people may not know.
Okay.
Let me. I took a few notes here just so we get it all correct.
First, you guys know who Cesar Chavez is.
Yeah, right. The Mexican. I don't want to call him a politician, but he's like an activist for Latino people and Mexicans in particular, or he was that here in this country throughout the 60s and stuff like that, okay? He would be like what a black civil rights person would be, the equivalent of that in this country,
exactly.
For lack of a better term. Now, it has come out recently that he's been accused of sexual assault and allegedly, okay, and rape of an individual. Her name is Dolores Huerta, okay? And she has since come out and said that she felt pressured to have, sex with him. These political times during the 70s, and that she, from those couple of times that he may have allegedly raped her or sexually assaulted her, she had 2 pregnancies to which she had the children. She had them. They were born. And she gave them up for adoption to a family that she knew could handle it for the cause of the movement and him and who he was and stuff like that. Now, this lady is still alive, obviously. Right. And those children are alive. And she got their permission to bring that, to give this information before. So listen, this is all lining up to be true. Now, what does that mean? All of the parks, especially here in LA, the holidays, the schools, the parks, and everything that's named after this guy who was championed by this government, right? That's all. They thinking about changing the holiday to National Farm Workers Day. No longer his name. They thinking about changing the names of the schools. Now here's something that's disturbing. Now, while looking up this stuff, I saw with my own 2 eyes, I'll send it to you because I know you're going to want to see this. I saw him refer to Mexico. He was given an analogy. He was painting a picture of, they was sitting down giving an interview, and he was saying, well, this is affecting this and this is affecting that. And it's not just a regular, farm worker or immigrant or migrant. He referred to Mexicans from Mexico, from which he comes, as wetbacks. I saw him do that. I have the clip. We can put it up. I'll send it to you. Listen.
Listen, let me say this. Here's my issue. Now that everyone knows what we're talking about. My issue is this. Why are they, only going after minorities in this regard?
Well, we know why. Tell them why.
So, for example, and again, I don't have no problem. If we're going to go back and dredge up all kinds of old shit, I don't have a problem with
Bring up the white folks, too.
Okay? So, for example,
y'all can't hide behind these Epstein files for long.
We're
bringing y'all names.
For this one, you don't even need the Epstein files.
Right, of course.
A great American who used to head the FBI, J. Edgar Hoover. Okay?
He ain't great to me, but go ahead.
No, he ain't great to me either. But
he's great to them, you saying.
But this is what I'm saying. He's not in the Epstein files, but you know what? Look at his history.
Right.
Known racist, okay? Known targeted the Black Panthers, okay? And the list goes on and on and on and on. But yet and still, there's still buildings named after him. There's still all these things,
streets,
statues up,
a gang named after
everything
this nigga.
named after him.
Right.
So why are we not going and taking his stuff down? Why are we not going and removing none of his things? Okay, Elvis Presley married what's his wife's name? Anne Marie or whatever her name was.
She was 14.
She was young 15? Or whatever. Why are we not bringing that up? Why are they worried about? So
hey,
again,
we bringing it up on the Trust Pod.
We are. Okay?
Right. Fuck Elvis.
You know what I mean? No, listen, I'm not gonna say fuck anybody. What I'm saying is that why is there only a central targeted look and probe into certain people?
You know why, AJD?
No, of course I know why. I'm trying to jog the minds of the people outside to say, so they can sit back and ask themselves and say, damn, that's right. Why is that? Okay? And that's what you got to ask yourself.
And you have to ask, and what is the motive and agenda behind that? You see what I'm saying? Like if let's say, okay, why are they targeting? Oh, because we want to. But what's the motive? What's the agenda behind that?
Because they don't want him. They don't want Cesar Chavez having nothing. They don't want, if you're Black, Mexican, or anything else, or Hispanic, they don't want you having a day. They don't want you having nothing.
It's all part of the MAGA shit. Okay? Make America great again, which is make America white and racist again.
And you know what I always ask? I ask every MAGA person is, when was America great?
That's it. Tell me.
You know what? They can't never answer that question for me.
They can't, yeah.
Because they can say, I can say, what, in the 60s when they was hosing niggas down on the street?
Right.
Because it wasn't great for us.
Or when, listen, or even for their own women, when your women couldn't vote and shit like that.
So again, make America great again. When was it great?
That's it. They can't.
And if you can answer that question for me, please send me a DM, respectfully. I don't want to argue with nobody.
And I just feel like, look, when it comes to that type of stuff, let people deal with their own as they should.
But like you said, Cesar Chavez, Bill Cosby, all these people.
Of course.
Epstein files is out.
And they trying everything except that. Yeah, listen, I got a question, though. If you were, look, if Lex or Aaliyah or T.I., if any one of them are errant in their ways and you as their father or anybody in your family, bro, your brother Jay, you get what I'm saying? And you dealing with shit, and I'm critical of that. I'm on the outside looking in, and I'm like, nah, Jizzle, you shouldn't be doing. The first thing you'll say, like, let me deal with my family how I deal with my family.
Yeah.
You ain't got this ain't got nothing to do with you, okay? That's how I feel about a lot of these situations. Let the people's family and culture deal with how they deal with them. You stay your ass up out of it.
The thing,
you know what I'm saying?
And the thing is that, bro, nobody's perfect.
Of course.
So, and again, I'm not excusing. And again, these all are alleged. Okay, I'm not excusing no one's behavior, but they try to say Martin Luther King shouldn't do this, that, and the third because he had a mistress or whatever.
As if that makes you less of a man.
Yeah, and it's just like, look, bro, we can go and nitpick.
No, but we're not. Listen, we're not excusing.
No, we're not. That's what I'm
rape,
clear.
Sexual assault, or anything like that.
But what I'm saying is, if you look hard enough, bro, everybody has skeletons.
Yeah, okay? Of course.
Now, does that mean all the good that you have done should be wiped out and abolished? Maybe if it's bad enough, maybe. Do I feel this on that level? I don't know. I got to get more into this. Like I said, it's alleged. It's old, obviously, and I'm not with the old shit no more either. Okay? I don't want to hear shit about what happened in the 70s and the 60s, bro. As far as you got raped, if you get raped or sexually assaulted, okay, 1 year.
So you get?
You got 1 year.
I don't know, AJD. I'm gonna have to disagree with that.
Okay,
What if
let's
you
talk
just
about
not?
it.
What if you're going through something? What if you're not brave enough? What if you don't have the mental capacity? What if you don't have the emotional maturity? What if you don't have a lot of these things that's required to stand up and fight something like this? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know,
Okay.
man. Who are we to
You know
tell
what?
somebody when the
Okay,
time is?
You know what? You got 1 year to tell your mama. If you don't tell your mama, I'm not fucking with you. Period. Okay?
Robbie.
That's fair. If you can't fucking tell your mom and you let her figure it out. If you ain't got the emotional
Robbie, your man.
if you ain't got the emotional fortitude, you ain't got the stability and all that, I get
It's
all
not
that.
funny, bro, but it's funny.
I get
I'm
all
sorry.
that. Tell your mother and then let her figure it out.
Oh,
She gonna know what to do. Okay? And when you tell her, nigga, the clock is ticking.
it's not funny, but it's funny. Listen, man, we not making light of the situation. This guy is serious. He's for real. That's why it's funny. He's serious.
Don't come at me when I'm 70 talking about what I did when I was 30. No.
I mean, okay.
No.
Right. Okay.
Okay? If I put a pill in your drink at 30, you got 1 year to come get me. Otherwise, there's gonna be more victims out there. Okay? If you care so much about the shit. Okay?
That's true.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
If you care so much, stop me from getting somebody else. No, that's a good point,
Yeah.
AJD. That's good.
You're not doing it for you. You're doing it so a nigga don't go out there and keep doing it to other people.
That's a good point, brother. That's hey, you won't get no pushback from me on that. That's
bro.
a great point right there. If you care that, because that might be your leading argument. Stop it from happening to other people.
Of course.
Yeah. That's I'm not upset at that. Listen, while we're on that subject, real quick, did you read that there was a mass? It's kind of like a mass exodus happening in this country.
I read that yesterday, actually.
That people are fleeing at alarming rates. Canada, Germany. So listen, if they go into places like this, I wonder what they look like.
I wonder.
If they just going and being accepted to all of these places, Canada, Germany, Poland, okay? You going back? You're going on back home, huh? You told us we need to go back.
Facts.
But where are you going? I wonder what these people look like. I just thought that was very interesting. You love this country so much. You want to make it great again so much. But yet, you're leaving.
Them probably the ones leaving.
You think it's the ones that
they're probably the back and say they here to stay. They ain't the ones leaving.
you think it's other people?
Yeah. They're like, you know what, the hell with this shit. We out of here, bro.
Can't do it.
Yeah.
We off the game. Can't
They
do
out,
it,
bro.
Yeah.
Canada,
Would you leave, Jizzle?
And you know what, man?
I know where you going.
America is not perfect.
If you leave, I know where you going.
Where?
Belize.
Nah.
You ain't
hell no.
going?
I'm not gonna go live there. No. I gotta be in the city. I can't be in the jungle and it's nigga, you can get get bit by a spider, bro, and get killed. That's like I on my own. I'm trying to get my own island out there right now.
No, right. We talked about
Yeah.
that. But
no.
So
I gotta go somewhere where there's a city. I gotta go somewhere where there's a city life.
where would you go?
I'd probably go to Europe.
Europe? I'm not doing that.
I'd probably go to like Italy or something.
I mean, I'll probably
give me a
listen,
little-
if
give
I
me a
did
little
go to
small-
Europe, it'll be somewhere
Hey,
like
give me a little small villa somewhere up
a
on
little French Riviera type.
yeah, just something low. Overlooking probably off the Amalfi Coast somewhere.
I'll probably go. If I left, this is real, and I'm not being funny. I'm not embellishing nothing. If I left, I will probably be one or two places: Ethiopia or Cape Town, Africa.
If I go
Those
to
two
if I go to
places.
Ethiopia, I'm gonna have too many kids.
Yeah,
I'm tell you that right now. I'm putting
talk that shit.
That's why I'm not going there. Okay, because if I go to Ethiopia, it's over with. Okay, I'm telling you that right
That's
now.
real.
Period.
Right, talk that shit, AJD. Yeah,
But
man. Yeah, that's I don't know, man. I thought that was pretty interesting. People leaving out an alarm.
but I'm gonna say this, man. America is not perfect. Okay.
by any stretch of the imagination.
And, but there is a lot of good here, and there is a lot of opportunity here, And so sometimes when you go to other countries, you see how good you have it here, The problem is that the problem really is us, And when I'm talking about us as the people. Like, I remember the first time I went to Asia, I'm like you could be poor. You could be poor in America and like have a job. You know, you can have a job and have an apartment and be poor here. Over there, poor is you don't got no running water. You know, you don't got no toilet in your house. Your house don't got no windows. You know, you're living in a shed low key, you know, but these people are still getting up every day trying to figure out how to make it work. So these people in these other countries have that mentality where they literally come from nothing, bro, and can come over here to the land of opportunity.
Sure.
And make something out of nothing, bro.
I understand.
They have a greater work ethic than a lot of us do because we take a lot of our stuff here for granted.
Yeah.
Because it's just, you know, it's the way of the world, you know what I'm saying, for us, you know? But for them, it's like, bro, they see opportunity. They over here working, they sending money back home, they living out here, taking care of people back at home, pay for somebody else to come and get on, bro. And I've seen it happen. Yeah. You know?
Yeah.
And so.
Well, listen, transition. There's a young lady, Caucasian lady, white lady. Her name is Jessica Saxton. She is a civil rights attorney from Cook County, Illinois. And I sent you
I saw it.
The clip of her addressing. I want to say it was like kind of like a town hall meeting
Because she was
or
getting at
city
everybody.
meeting. Listen to me, bro.
She addressed everybody.
Listen, she served and addressed them what is referred to as prima facie papers or indictment papers on leading officials, judges in particular.
Everybody.
That
from
are
top
crooked,
to the
from
bottom.
top to the bottom, crooked judges all around, and warned. We need to post that clip.
She told them all. Listen,
Warned them. What did she tell them?
She said, "Listen, we have all the information,
all of it from years,
and I know what
but
you
in
guys are
particular,
doing."
the last few months.
Yeah.
Okay.
And let them know. I know what you guys are doing, and you guys are looking around. And listen, we got all the information.
We have.
already.
I'm talking to you, so
Yeah.
you're looking side to side, acting
I
like
got
you don't
all
know
the
what I'm talking
information.
about. I have it all.
It's over.
And we're gonna bring it all down on your head, homie.
It's over.
It's over. We got it all, and we spreaded it out all amongst wherever you can't listen. And then she quoted the code for kidnapping or whatever. If anything happens to me, she's trying to like incite that, like, yo, bro. If she's trying to let them know,
It's
like,
already
yo,
been-
yeah,
it's already
infer,
been transcribed. It's already there.
She's trying to infer. That was very powerful. I suggest that people check that out. Her name is Jessica Saxton. Listen to her speech delivered to these people in power.
Yeah.
Okay? Because this shit is all finna start come crumbling down, and it's gonna be through vehicles and things of that nature, what she's doing. You see what I'm saying? And I thought that was very, very powerful.
No, it was.
So, hey,
She was talking with extreme confidence.
Really though.
And bravado.
Bro, you see that
Heavy.
shit? Talking that shit.
Heavy.
Listen, we got it all.
Yeah.
Judges, everything. And we're gonna bring it all down on your head, and it's gonna be biblical.
She was
okay?
talking like a female talking to her nigga when
Right,
she already went through his
when
phone.
she got already
She already got all the information. She asking questions. She already know all the answers.
Period.
Okay?
Period. Hey,
Yeah.
you can't run. I got it all.
She had everything.
Okay? Yeah. Nigga, I'm gonna send it to your mama. Everybody, if you don't listen, real quick. Do you see what that ignorant motherfucker Donald Trump posted about Robert Mueller?
Yeah.
Okay?
Cold.
Nigga said it's good that he's
He
dead.
said, I'm glad that he's dead.
I'm glad. Good. I'm glad.
I just can't even believe, like I said this a couple episodes ago. To me, Donald Trump has brought the look of the presidency down.
Yep.
Okay? To where I don't think kids are saying, I want to be president no more.
They're saying I want to be president for the wrong reasons, for sure.
Well, I don't know, man.
Yeah.
I'm off Donald Trump, bro.
Right. Listen, let's brighten it up a little bit. We got a new segment here that's going to be brought to you by the mayor of all people. You get what I'm saying? The mayor is bringing in a new segment.
Got a
I'll
new
let him
segment.
introduce
Yeah,
it.
got
You
a
get
new
what I'm saying?
segment today. We're gonna break
nice
it
little
down.
fun thing we're going to do.
Yeah,
bring to the
let's
Trust
break
Pod.
down a new segment, man. We're going to call it Red Flag or Green Flag.
Yes,
okay?
sir. Red flag
And
or
we
green
definitely
flag.
want you guys to chime in on this. You know what I'm saying? We're going to add some graphics over here some kind of way. But basically, we're going to just talk about a couple topics and ask if this is in the dating world. If that's a red flag or is that a green flag? Is it all good?
Simple enough, right?
We'll just go over a few.
Who else better to bring that to you than you know what I mean?
Yeah, we'll just go over a few.
Your
Just
boy
to see,
Lynn Woodlock and the mayor.
see what you guys think about it, okay? For example, okay, you meet somebody, and again, this is just dating, okay?
So Robbie, new segment, red flag, green flag.
Yeah. You meet somebody, this is male or female, okay? So for you, obviously, for us, it'd be a female.
Right.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Or for the viewers at home, if you're a female, this be for a guy. The guy or the girl still talk to their ex every day. Is that a red flag or a green flag?
That's a motherfucking blaring red flag, waving over the whole stadium.
Well, I got one question. What if they have a kid?
Well, that changes the component. So the reason why you're talking to them
let's
matters.
say they don't have a kid for this topic. They don't have a kid. Your vote is that's a red flag.
Yeah, that's a red flag. Now let me ask you this:
Okay.
What if the age of the child is like 11 or 12, and they still talk every day?
Great question.
Okay, but the age of the child matters. Now, if they,
I don't think the age of the child matters.
0 to 5, you probably
Personally.
got to talk every day.
I don't think the age of the child matters, personally. But let me go and get my vote real quick. If they don't have a kid, they talk every day. That's definitely a red flag. Okay, and I'm not fucking with her. Or I'm gonna keep fucking with her and just keep talking to my ex. Fuck it, and just keep it.
Just keep it even. No, I'm with that.
Two negatives make a positive.
Right.
That's what they told me in math class. Okay, what's that? Is that
Robbie,
chemistry? Am I right? Okay.
talk your shit, AJD.
What's good for the goose got to be good for the gander.
Period.
But now, hold on. But Locke brings up a great point. What about the age of the kid? Okay. And I'm going to say to this, I don't give a fuck because you know why? Ain't nobody finna tell me how to parent minds, bro.
No, that's you. Oh, that's how you run your program.
That's
That's
me.
for sure. That's real.
Nigga, 2 or 22.
That's it.
It don't matter to me. 42. Don't matter. Okay? You can't tell me how to run my shit.
That's just the type of person
That's
you
facts.
are. But that's you. That's
Okay.
uniquely you, though,
Okay.
Jizzle.
All right.
Let's wrap that. Let's blanket that though. Let's generalize that.
I feel that parents, even if they're not together, they need to have a healthy relationship, co-parenting relationship, which comes with healthy communication.
We're talking every day. Every day. There's something for you to talk to this person about every day.
Okay, so let's say
There's 365 days in a year.
Let's say the kid's 11 years old.
Right.
Okay. You saying after 11 they don't need to talk every day, right?
I'm saying that what? Tell me. I
I'm
don't have any
asking.
children.
I'm
Tell me
asking.
what an 11-year-old
So,
is doing.
11.
That's a healthy, normal 11-year-old that they don't.
Okay.
That
what grade is that? What grade are you in 11?
eighth.
8th grade. Okay, 8th grade.
No. What are you? 7th grade?
7th grade. Okay, cool. So I'm assuming the boy or the kid live with the mom. Is the dad picking the kid up from school every day?
Maybe.
Okay, so I got the baby. I'm dropping him off. What I'm like, there's healthy ways to communicate. Okay, and too often, people that are co-parenting don't communicate in a healthy way, bro.
Yeah, I got it.
Which leads to other problems. Now I'm
you
not
got,
saying
now you got the hands-on experience.
I'm not saying
with
that we
this.
got to talk. Hey, what's up? How's your day? How's your day today? And I'm not saying it got to be like that. But healthy communication's okay with that.
Yeah.
Hey, I got
Okay.
this nigga from school. He got in trouble today. I got in his ass.
Right. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
this is what happened.
So
I
when
did-
he
I
come
did his
home
homework.
crying, this is what. This is why.
Just I'm just giving a daily report
Yeah.
of what took place today. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So in that aspect, I don't see a problem with that,
But-
or vice versa either.
But if they don't have children,
Red flag, run, burn
period. Period.
rubber.
All
Or
right.
talk to your ex every day.
Right, and see how they like it. All
Okay,
right.
all
Go
right.
for it.
So we grasp the red flag.
Agreed.
Okay.
100%.
Okay, here's a good one. Okay. They never post you on social media, but they are very active online. Red flag or green flag? I might have to put this on TikTok.
This shit might be a yellow
Yeah.
for me.
No,
This might be. Listen.
got to be red or green, Lock.
Okay. Listen.
Let me say it one more time. Okay.
I'm not big on social media shit. I'm just not. I never have been.
They never post you on social media, but they're very active online. Is that
Okay.
a red flag or a green flag?
All right. That's all right. How about this? That's not a red flag for me.
Okay.
Your daily activity and how you treat me, right? How I'm represented in your real life matters to me more than social media. That's just me. Now, I'm not huge on being posted and all this shit on social media. But if you're always posting you with other people and you with other guys or you with other, and you're purposely not posting me, then that to me is a form of disrespect, and that is a red flag. So I think, like, you know what I'm saying? The fact that you're not posting me, but you post online, whatever. You get what I'm saying? But if you're always, like, let's say if we all go somewhere and you post a group with your friends and your homies and this and that, and you purposely don't take one with me, nah, that's disrespect. That's the red flag.
Okay,
You understand
so
what I'm saying?
Your thing is the type of posting that you do.
Yeah, it's like I don't care that you on. I don't care if you never post me ever. I'm not.
Because
I'm a real life nigga.
Yeah, because you posting every day. You might post food every day.
Yeah, like I don't
So
care
that
about that.
content
Right? Yeah,
doesn't-
there you go.
doesn't garner.
But if you're purposely like, if we go somewhere and I'm there and you got shit with everybody else except me, that we go to Hawaii and everybody, nah, come on, bro. That's
So what if?
disrespect.
Okay, so again, so like say you go on vacation, and you posting the food, the shots, everything, and not she ain't posting you. Like, girls are notorious for doing that.
Yeah.
Go out on the day, post the food, don't post the nigga they with. That's a problem.
For you,
No, I'm asking you. I'm just getting the scenario more dialed in.
how does she treat me, Jizzle?
I don't know. I'm assuming
Does she treat me like she's in real life like she does online? Like, is she dismissive of me in person? Like, she could be the most attentive person, do everything I love and won't spend all her time with me, just don't post me. I just care about more how you treat me, bro. That's just me, Jizzle. So I don't know if that's a red flag for me. For you, let's ask. I'm asking you now.
For me, no.
That's not a red
Ain't a
flag. Yeah.
Only because I don't care about social media shit like that.
Not like that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But
It's
I think I'm gonna get some. I think for the most part, people, especially females, are gonna say that this is a red flag for them. Okay.
that if he's not posting
If
her,
he's not posting them, correct. Okay.
you think so?
I do. So I want to know from guys and girls alike. Hey, let us know if it's a red flag for you or not. We want to know for me and Locke, ain't a red flag. Do your thing.
Right. Let's hit me with another one.
Okay. This I think women have a problem with, but they have a really close relationship with their mom. Is that a red flag or not?
Of course, for me, no, sir. I
Yeah,
mean,
not
how
for
could
me
I
either.
say that?
Yeah, not for me either.
How could two of us sit up here and say that? How could we?
Now, let me ask you this. Since you have a close relationship with your mom,
Yes, sir.
as do I, do you feel that females may have alluded to that may have been a problem?
I've been in a relationship with one that it was a huge problem, but she hid it behind your mama don't like me. You get what I'm saying? She just didn't like the strong personality that my mom had and the type of relationship that we had, me and my mother have. You get what I'm saying? And I can't help that you feel threatened by that. I loved her. I gave her all of my love, time, and attention, but it was just never enough. The type of relationship I had with my mom, just always overshadowed.
I think that if a female that I'm talking to does not have a good relationship with her mom, that's a red flag for me.
Yeah. But we're talking. Well, I don't have no.
No,
I want her to have a close.
Yeah,
relationship,
exactly. No,
especially if her mom is what I consider to be a good person or a good mother.
So if someone has a close relationship with their mom, is that a red flag? No, not a red flag for me.
Nah,
Not a red flag for you.
not at all. I got one.
Okay.
No matter what, because I wrote this one down.
Okay.
No matter what, okay, she could bathe 100 times a day. She got bad BO. If your mate has bad body odor,
Yeah, that's
no
a
matter
red
how
flag.
many.
That's a red flag for me. Because nigga, the nose is one of the most powerful senses out of all the senses. Okay?
That's it.
And
And
listen.
you can't do it. No, and it's just like she take a shower, she cool, but 2-3 hours later, bro, just reeking. And that's a red flag. I can't do it.
She's probably a bigger girl too if that's happening.
You never know, bro. There's a lot of shit going on internally that's not
also
healthy.
a red flag for me.
Right.
If
What?
she's bigger.
Because
But that's neither here nor there.
that nigga favorite phrase is she got to be on the right side of thick
Period.
for Jizzle. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
How many was that? 4? Which
That
one?
was
Do one
4.
more?
I did. Hold on. I think I got
Got
one
one.
more
Okay,
too,
yeah.
Jizzle. I think I got one more too of those. Let me see. This is a good one.
Okay.
Okay. She talk about God, religion, spirituality, and that shit all the time, but you don't never see her reading, practicing, going to nobody's church or meditating to nothing. But she's just all about God and church and meditating, you know what I'm saying? But you don't never see these things from her in real life. But she posting and acting like that shit. Red flag.
I don't know if that's a red flag or
Red
not
flag
for
or
me.
green flag.
And I'm gonna say this only because, and I had a problem doing this too. I really had a problem with this, Lock, because people would be out talking about that life, and I'm like, how are you talking like this, and you out here fucking everybody, fucking every Tom, Dick, and Harry? Like, I don't understand it. Like, where in the Bible do it say to do that? Like,
Right, you a Jezebel.
but at the same time, everyone has their own struggles though too.
Sure.
You know, and so this person may be posting that, trying to keep herself on the straight and narrow. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really say it's a red flag because that's her battle that she's trying to stay and trying to get over with to keep herself on the right track. You feel what I'm saying?
So, but listen. So that's it either is or is not a red. It's a red or green flag, brother.
I'm gonna say it's not a red flag. I'm thinking she's not. That's not a red flag for me.
Red flag for your boy. You know me, Jizzle. Consistency is key.
Yeah, you gotta talk about it. You gotta be about it.
That's it, man. That's it. This nigga known me, you know what I mean, more than half my life now. Okay? This nigga can tell you, and I'm not judging nobody. You don't gotta be like me. But this nigga can tell you if I'm gonna say it, if it come out of my mouth, if I profess it, I'm gonna walk it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now there have been times where we all are flawed and we all fall. I'm not perfect by any stretch of the imagination, but my heart, the intent is in the right place. For me personally, that's a red flag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because what else are you doing that within your life? You know what I mean? That, like, if something that's a big thing. Spirituality, practices, religion, that's a big thing, bro, in your life. That's what you call one of the foundational pieces. You know what I mean? That's one of the cornerstones they refer to in a person. You know, how you built spiritually and emotionally and physically. And these are the things that are the pillars of life. And if you faking that, that's a faulty,
But
premise.
I can't say that she's faking it.
Yes, she is. She's talking and professing and don't practice and walk in the shoes and none of that, nigga. That's faking it. Come on, bro. Jizzle, come on, fam. You talking like you the greatest basketball player, nigga. I drop 40, I drop 30. We never see you pick up a ball and nigga, we don't see you running no lines, shooting no jumpers. You ain't in nobody's leagues.
I mean,
You don't play on nobody's teams. We don't come on, fam.
That's tough.
Come on, Jizzle.
I'm just being real. It's tough.
What's tough about that?
Because the implication is that she's faking it. And I'm saying I got to get that person. But she might be trying to be about that to keep her on that path.
Just by talking?
But we don't know how she's doing.
Jizzle, come on, man. I could debunk that argument you making right now.
I mean, go ahead.
Suppose all right, look, Jizzle, quit your job today. Don't worry about it. I'll hold you there. I'll give you $100,000 a month. Don't trip. You quit your job. Oh, no, nigga, there's nothing about me that says that Locke had any intentions on doing that. Got $100,000 to give a month. You understand?
If it's known that she's faking it, then that's a red flag.
Of course,
Yeah,
brother.
for sure.
You're faking it if you're not practicing what you're doing.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. We can't excuse him like that, Jizzle. You just trying to give somebody the benefit of the doubt, but that's still a red flag whether you give it to him or not. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, exactly. And I got that. I'm with you on that. Okay.
Hey, listen, brother. How did y'all like that? Let us know in the comments.
Yeah.
Drop a comment, red flag, green flag, and write something into us. You know what I mean? Give us scenarios of red flag, green flag stuff. Hey, and we'll bring them on and shout you out in your handle. Whatever. Or if you don't, you will remain anonymous. We'll go ahead and shoot that off. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was our first segment of red flag, green flag.
You know what we got to do, Locke, too, before I forget, because I forgot about this.
What's up?
The dude that left the comment last time, we got to address that today.
Okay. Jizzle, what did I send that to you?
I believe so.
Okay.
Excuse pardon us, guys.
Let me see here. So, if you don't know what we're referring to, a person on our Instagram left us a comment that was definitely worth our time and effort, and it was so dope that I sent it to AJ, and he was like, "Yeah, we gotta talk about that." What we have to do is find where he left that comment. I think it was a couple episodes back. Go for it. Oh, listen. I'll read it.
Okay, go ahead.
He says, "You guys seem like knowledgeable men regarding the dating world. I have some questions for you gentlemen. I have been, hold on, let me see. I've been off the market, and I'm thinking of putting myself back out there. What should I expect from the dating world? What is a situationship, and how can you tell if you're in one? Please expand a bit on this topic. Thank you."
Right. Okay. This is my boy Adrian Beltran.
Right.
Okay. So, first of all, great question. Okay.
Absolutely.
And first want to say, hey, glad you're getting back out there, getting back on the saddle. You know what I'm saying? Don't know how old you are, but don't need to know that. But you've been out. You want to know what to expect from the dating world. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you this. What do you expect when you see Donald Trump address the nation? Bullshit. Straight up. That's what you expect.
That's what. Listen.
Okay, but go ahead, Locke. Well, I'm gonna say, but you expect the bullshit. But listen, you go out there and you find a gem through the bullshit. That's the key.
So look, man, you got to be resilient out here. You get what I'm saying? That's just what life requires now. When you're looking for a job, when you're looking for opportunities, the relationships are the same way. You got to sift through a whole lot of bullshit if it means a lot to you to get to what it is that you want. It's like getting to the money. You know what I'm saying? You got to put up with a whole lot of bullshit, nigga, to get to, where you're trying to get to. It's the same thing with women and men and people out here in the dating world.
It is.
Look, bro, the quality of a person has dwindled tremendously. It has dwindled in situations, professions, everything. So likely, relationships are the same. Quality people just are very hard to come by what you consider to be a quality person, right? Now, what that is unique to the person.
It is.
And it's on you to go out and find that. So,
but my advice to him would be this. This is my best advice I can give you. You got to be honest with the females that you meet and talk to, okay? And what I mean by that is be honest. Say, listen, I'm just getting back out here. I've been in a situation for a while. I've been single. I'm healed. I'm trying to get back on. And let them know that you are seeing multiple people. Okay? Because what you don't want to do is go out here and meet one girl, bro, and put all your eggs in one basket with this one chick, bro. No.
Listen.
Date multiple females, see what you like, and then the one you like the most, say, hey, if she's giving you that back, take it to the next level with her.
It's kind of like getting accepted to, going to a college or buying a new car. You want to, see what's out there. What kind of car would I look good in? What's the kind of car for me? What am I looking for?
You got to see what you like.
There you go. It's the same thing with school. What kind of city I want to go to, school in? What do I want the environment to be? What's the curriculum? What's that? This is the type of thing, and you don't know that just accepting the first offer.
Correct.
You gotta understand what it is that is quality to you, and how does that manifest? How does that look in your life? I say I want a beautiful woman, but what does that look like? I say I want a spiritual woman. What does that look like? I say I want a woman that make a lot of, or whatever. What does that look like for me in the long run? You got to play those scenarios. Now, moving on to his second one.
Well, what is a situationship?
What is a situationship, and how can you tell if you're in one?
A situationship is when you're dealing with a female who's already dealing with another guy, and she already got a situation involved, and you might be the third wheel on that situation outside of her original situation, right? The way that you can know that is time. Okay, if she ain't never calling you at night, if you can't FaceTime her at night at 10, she's in a situationship, homie. Period. Okay.
Look, bro.
If she can't FaceTime while she's in the bed about to go to sleep, she's in a situationship.
I gotta tell you, bro.
It's another nigga over there, homie.
You gotta be built for the mission. You get what I'm saying? Situationships and things like that just happen these days because it's the type of people that we're dealing with. It just is what it is. There's nothing we can do about that, right? So if you're the way to tell that you're in a situationship is one, like AJ said, if it's always on her terms, if you can't call and talk to anytime or whatever, she probably got a little bit going that she don't want you to know about. Now listen, if you ain't built for the mission, get out.
But don't worry about that offset.
That's what I'm saying. Right.
Because if you meet a female today, chances are she's talking to 2 or 3 niggas.
Right,
already.
and if she and
that's okay.
You got to be able to.
And that's okay.
Hey,
you got to get yourself into that starting 5 position.
That's it, nigga, and weed them other niggas out and show. Yeah.
Also, while you're trying to get in, you got to let her work herself into your starting 5 too, though.
Right. You can't just give it all up to her, bro.
We're not selling ourselves short out here.
She has to prove worthy and deserving of these things first.
Listen, there's a bad narrative going on right now where women are saying that men are acting like we're the prize. Okay, this has been totally misconstrued. Okay, but don't let a female or anybody act like you don't have act like your values don't matter for what you care about.
Listen,
she needs to get into your starting 5 too.
I want to piggyback on what I would never let a woman delude me into thinking that I'm not the prize when nature alone is telling me that. Nature tells me that. Do you know that you outnumber men on this planet at an absurd number? I'm the rare one. It's more of you than it is me. And you got the nerve to tell what makes something of value or prize is that it's rare. It's not much of it. Now, if it's more of you than it is of me, nature is telling me I'm the prize. So don't argue with me, argue with nature. But here's the problem. We're both prizes. And that's where they're all missing it. I'm valuable and so are you. You get what I'm saying? I have things of value to bring and so do you. And without each other, we can't do it. That's the real truth. That's the prize. We can't do it without each other. So find somebody you can do it with. You get what I'm saying?
Absolutely. So
that's the prize.
Right. So Adrian, number one, be honest. Let them know.
With yourself first.
Yeah, but let them know, hey, yeah, I'm dating, and if I got multiple, I'm not talking to nobody, or I'm talking to a few girls, but I'm just out here seeing what's popping.
Yeah.
You're not hiding nothing. Okay?
Right.
Be observant to the female, okay? You know? And how she's moving. You
Facts.
know? And don't sell yourself short, bro.
That's it, man. You know,
Don't sell
listen,
yourself short.
men, wait it out a little bit, bro. Everybody's foot is on the gas. Listen, bro, if she's for you, nigga, in 6 weeks, she gonna be for you in 6 months. You don't gotta pull the trigger that fast, bro. Wait it out. There's a saying that says, at least for the first 6 months, you're still dealing with the representative of the company. You understand?
Yep, absolutely.
She's acting, put it on the face. You gotta wait this thing out to see if she's worthy of all your effort, time, money. You know what I'm saying? Progeny, your children. You gotta.
But as long as you're being honest with her, then you know that you put your best foot out there. So if it don't work out, bro, you know it ain't on you, bro.
Yeah, that's a
so
fact.
you just weeding them out, fam.
That's it.
So this is your boy AJD. That's coming from your boy AJD, man. If you need anything else, holla at me.
Look, I'm glad you brought that up because we was we were supposed to address that last time.
Exactly.
But I hope you found value in that, Adrian, and everybody else who was listening. Look, time flies, wings on his back, baby. You know what I mean? This is what we do. Again, we have come to the fan favorite portion of the show. TRQ, 10 random questions. 5 from AJD, 5 from Lynn Woodlock. Each one has no clue what the other one is going to ask the other person. We shoot them off one by one. It's a fan favorite. You guys love it. So do we. My man looks like he's queued up and ready. He is ready to go. AJD, fire off.
Appreciate you, Lock.
Yes, sir.
First one. What's a phase you went through that you look back on and just laugh?
Man, listen, my family tell me about this one. I went through a phase where I just thought I knew it all and it was defensive. Couldn't nobody tell me nothing. And I think it went from about 20 to about 25. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Because during that time in my life,
run.
I had read a lot of books. I was coming out of like adolescence, but into like my little blackness
You
as
was
a
new
man.
to information.
As a man, you know what I mean? Black man. Bro, you just couldn't tell me. I knew it all. Like, you get what I'm saying? Nigga barely been here 20 years of his life. Earth been here billions of years.
Right.
I just got here 25 of them, and you can't tell me nothing.
Okay.
That's one I look back and laugh. You get what I'm saying? All the time. Like, what a misguided young man. What a lack of understanding this young man had. You know what I mean? That's a good question,
Okay.
Jizzle.
Appreciate you.
AJD.
Yes. Money. Don't ask
Exactly. Exactly. Look, we know you scared of animals and shit.
Yes.
Okay, we know that. You scared of animals and all that other shit. But which animal scares you the most?
You know what? Listen, I done heard a lion roar.
I knew you was gonna say
Okay.
it. I knew you was gonna go to the Leo thing.
I done had
And I'm a Leo.
I heard a lion roar, bro. For real. This is a true story. I heard a lion roar.
At him. At
okay?
you.
At me.
Right.
And I don't know if you ever heard a lion roar. It sends vibrations
Yes, sir.
through you.
Absolutely.
I've also have heard wolves howl.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and I've also seen a bear. And I'm telling you right now, the fear level was up on every one of them sightings. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
But probably I would probably say a bear.
Bear?
Yeah.
All right. That's the one that scares you the most.
Because you can't
outrun
outrun
them.
You can't
ain't
climb a
strong.
tree.
You can't.
They're gonna get you no matter
Right,
what, bro.
Right.
So
That's
yeah,
a fact.
probably a bear.
All right.
And
Okay.
I will shoot.
Right.
Okay, this right here is about to get introspective. And What's the one text you wish you would have never sent?
Man, that's a good one. That's it's a bunch of them. I'm trying to just think through. There was a text that I sent. This is a relationship thing. There was a text I sent a young lady. She was wrong. And it was a text that I sent trying to be diplomatic about it. Like I was just trying to be bigger than the situation. I really wish I would have cussed that bitch out.
Okay, so you wish you would not.
I wish I would not have taken the high road.
Got you. Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even now, in my enlightenment, I wish I would have just got that one off. I called myself trying to take the high road.
Just be the bigger person.
But I really, really, really wish I would have just
let her have it,
or just not sent nothing at all. You know what I mean? And maybe I'm better for the high road, but I don't want to be.
Yeah,
I want it
I
right.
feel
I want to get this one off.
Yeah, I feel
You get
that.
what I'm saying? Sorry, guys. That's you know.
okay.
I know I'm Mr. Righteous, but I'm a human being, and that's real. Hey, the first T is true. You understand?
That's interesting.
AJD, what's one of your favorite things that I've done over all these years?
Done just in the
This
world.
period, this was one of your favorite things that I've done. Not about. Well, I mean, it could be about me, but that I've done.
Like done for me or just
Nah,
done?
just
period?
done. Just done. Just one of your favorite things that Locke has done.
You've done a lot. You know what I'm saying? But I think one of my favorite things that you've done is musically.
Okay.
And it's 2 songs that I'm glad you did. One is called Senses. That shit is one of my favorite songs. But also the March Madness remix.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm glad that those are, when we're dead and gone, and 100 and 200 years go by.
You glad that is.
I hope that somebody finds that, and we might be nuked. It might be after World War III.
Yeah, right.
Nothing's here. They gotta dust off some fucking flash drive and find it.
And that glad that exists.
I'm glad that exists in the world.
Thank you for that one.
Yeah.
2, let me tell you something real quick before we go on to the next question. The song Senses that he's referring to, he knows this, but I like to tell it all the time. I wrote that song, pause, with this nigga in mind. I wrote that song from a perspective of somebody like AJ. I never, ever, ever told him about it, right? I let him hear the beat one day, and then I wrote the lyrics, and then I just gave him a sense of what it was going to be like, and when I recorded it, that shit was like the soundtrack to this nigga's life.
I've used it multiple times.
Right, because I wrote it from his perspective, you know what I'm saying? Right. So it's like, it's so funny to feel his connection because I did that. You know what I'm saying? That's dope though, Jizzle. Yes, sir.
Hey, hence here we are.
Here we are, right.
I'm gonna put the song on this episode.
Nigga, it ends the shit.
Yeah,
the shit ends with that song.
It does.
The episode ends with that song. Yeah.
Let me ask you this: do you think people can really change, or do you think people get better at hiding who they really are?
A little bit of both, but I'm gonna tell you this. Look, one of your favorite actors and mine, Russell Crowe, okay, said when he played in one of your favorite movies, A Beautiful Mind, what's the name of the person he played?
I forgot.
Me too. Listen, they asked the guy, he was still alive at the time when that movie came out.
Gotcha.
That guy was alive. And they asked him, they said, so how do you do it now? And he's like, listen, the people I see, they still exist. They're still there. Like, you know what I'm saying? He says, but I just learned to ignore them. I learned just through therapy and over time that it's just not real. They're there though. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That rings true in my head with a lot of situations. I don't believe, Jizzle, that you change. I just believe you become more equipped and better equipped to deal with the situation so you don't have to act like you did about it. Like, for instance, the same shit that bothered me as a child bothers me today. It just don't bother me at the level it used to when I was a child. Why? Because I've seen things, experienced things, gone through things that have helped me better deal with that shit. So I don't think people necessarily change. I just think that they get better at dealing with that shit. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, I have people that I know in my life that battle with drug addiction. And they say, I'm still an addict.
But they've been sober for 2
There you
years.
go. And I
or
learned
whatever.
how to better not give in of the triggers. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So if their behavior has changed, but at the core, they still say it. I'm an addict. We have a best friend that still says, no, I mean, I struggle with addiction. 13 years sober, right? 11.
Yeah. But he also says, though, that at some point he'll say, okay, I'm not going to say I'm an addict. I'm just going to say I don't,
No,
whatever.
I struggle with, yeah. Like, yeah.
But, yeah, I don't know.
That's just how I see it, man.
Yeah.
I don't think that nobody necessarily, at the core, they change. I think they just change the way that they deal with shit. You know, the same. I'm still, the shit still irritable. Still, look, excuse me, traveling. You know this about me. Inherently, I struggle with patience. The moment they tell me, oh, sir, your flight is delayed. Oh, Jesus. Like, it's like the house is on fire.
Right.
I was horrible at that in my 20s. Now, it still bothers me in my 40s, but I'm not finna wild out. I'm just finna be, okay, ma'am, thank you. I'm just gonna go sit down and wait till the plane get here. I'm not gonna struggle and fight with the people. Give me another. I would do that 20 years ago. You understand what I'm saying? So, I mean, but did I change, Jizzle? It still bothered me.
No, I don't know.
There you go. That's what I'm saying. It's
Yeah.
like, I don't, that's just kind of how I see it. Hopefully that was a good enough answer. All right, AJD. What kind of man do you want your daughters to marry?
Well, I hope for their sake they are not abusive.
Amen to that. I shade to that, brother.
But you know what? Relationships are funny because you
Listen,
have to
verbally or physically.
because you have to have a person that kind of fits in. Everybody's like a different shape of a puzzle piece.
Sure.
No pieces are the same. You got to find a person that's going to fit with you and your qualities. You see what I'm
Yeah, of
saying?
course. Yeah.
Now, those specific qualities aside, I just hope that the guy is a good communicator. Mm-hmm. Okay, I hope that he's not insecure. And I hope that he's a person that can keep his emotions under control, and be, and just not. That don't mean that you can't get mad.
Yeah.
But it just means that when you get mad, you're not punching TV.
That he's
punching
emotionally
holes in the
intelligent.
walls.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
And for the most part, other shit that they got to figure out on their own. You know what I mean?
Of
But
course.
just someone that's not abusive, verbally or physically, can communicate. If you can communicate, you can get through anything.
Period.
Effectively. An
I'm
effective
with
communicator.
that.
You know what I mean?
I agree. I agree with that.
And
sir.
then all the other stuff, money and this and that, I want them to be able to
Figure that out. But
Yeah,
for the
because
most part,
sometimes
yeah.
because money don't bring you happiness.
No.
You can be
sir.
married to somebody and be, living in a one room apartment might be happy that you ever be.
I'm
see
glad
what
you
saying?
said that because there's some old episodes of us saying that money can make you happy.
Well, I mean, if that's me.
No, I know
It can
you
make me
growing,
happy.
brother. You growing.
No, it can make me happy. Might not make them happy. Me, it can definitely make happy. This is a good one too, Locke. What's a version of yourself that you had to let go of so that you could grow into who you are today?
That's an excellent question. When I know I'm right, man, I just had to let it go. It's just, even when you know you're right. You know what I mean? Just, look, my brand is righteous. The root word of that is right. So everything I want to be, truth, stand up, whatever. But just thinking, I had to let go of that version of myself that
Had to prove that you was right.
and couldn't let it go. Knowing somebody is dead ass wrong, bro. You're dead wrong. I'm not going to let you spread this to the people, man. Fuck that. I'm not going to. Nah, we got to stand up to the hardest thing. One of the hardest things I had to do in my life. I struggle with it every day still. Letting it go. Because it's not in my time. That's a very egotistical and like just
Maniacal.
arrogant way of dealing with things, thinking that it all should be in your time. His or her time is coming. Well, they will know the truth and know that you were right. It ain't going to be right now because you say so, Ken. Right. Letting go of that version of myself.
Okay.
Every day it's a struggle. I'm getting better, though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For sure. AJD, what is one thing a woman did physically, not verbally to you, to make you never speak to her again and cut her off completely?
Physically, that ain't
Physically.
never happened.
Okay, all right.
I ain't never not talked to somebody. I ain't never not talked to anybody physically for what she did to me.
No, I'm saying she could have physically cheated or physically.
No, I
You know what I
cheated.
mean?
I talked to her still.
Right.
Let's see.
Nobody has never physically done anything.
I mean, over time, I'll quit talking to somebody, but that ain't nothing like, she
Well, you
slapped
just
me.
cut them off.
I'm done.
and you- okay, all right.
Nah.
All right, fair enough.
So earlier about change or hiding who you are. See, I'm very forgiving. Okay, and that may be to my detriment.
Mm-hmm.
But I forgive because I believe that people do have the ability to change.
Sure, and you want to be forgiven too if you ever fuck up. Yeah,
Absolutely.
I got you. I understand
And so,
that.
but nah, that's never happened.
Yeah, all right. Last question.
This is a good question. Do you think that your parents' relationship shaped how you love people for better or for worse?
1,000,000%.
For,
1
for better or for worse, though?
million%. For better, you're asking for better or for
better
worse?
or for worse.
It might be for worse now that I look at it. I would like to think for better.
Yeah.
But I think that the argument could be made against me. Like if we was in a court of law, they'd be like, nah, bro. You know what I mean? Look, this is what you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would like to say, nah, for better. But brother, they could sit across that opposing counsel could sit across and be like, nah, we got the proof that this is not. But yes, absolutely. Probably for worse.
Okay.
Right? Now look, I'm not trying to out my parents, bro. I just
not.
want to tell the truth.
That's it.
Okay. I have one parent that has never in their lives been married. I have another parent that can't stay married.
Two polar opposites.
Right. Now, look. This is just facts. It's not I'm not throwing shade or nothing like that. This is and I think that between their relationship and how they deal with relationships and just me learning and growing in life and that, I think, yes, that has played a part in my.
Yeah, because we learn what we see at the house.
Yes, sir. And just years and years and decades of seeing it.
Yeah.
It's not. And I think that an argument could be made that it's for the worse. I would like to say for the better.
Got you.
You know what I mean? That's just me trying to be positive about it. Trying to see the glass half full. AJD, you can't say money,
Okay.
alcohol, or partying.
Okay.
You cannot say these three. What does the perfect or great or ideal day look like to you? Now, no money, no partying, no alcohol. Those are your three bailouts, because that's all you're going to say. Nigga, turn up and no, we don't want that.
That's easy, Hey, be with the family, spending time.
This is the ideal day. This is it. This is the
The ideal day.
Yes.
You know what? Ideal day.
The perfect, great, ideal day, bro.
I want to get breakfast in bed.
Okay, my man. Now we
Pancakes.
talking. Yeah, you this nigga's
Eggs.
a pancake eating motherfucker.
Yeah,
Damn.
Spend some time, with the family. Okay. And then I want to play basketball.
My man.
Okay.
With the homies or in the league or whatever.
Oh, I probably want to play with the homies.
Yeah, okay, yeah.
Probably want to get the homies out there. Probably want to play some basketball.
That's dope.
And then, yeah, man. And then probably just end the day, maybe just watching the sunset at the beach or something, man.
Yeah,
just,
man.
That's
vibing. Yeah, I love that, dude.
Just something
okay.
vibey, you know what
All
I'm
right,
saying?
listen. What a great answer. A little introspect from AJD,
Yeah,
homie,
hard,
from D
bro.
Mayor.
It's not hard for me. I don't make a good time anyway. Pop.
That's a fact. Talk your shit, AJD.
Yeah, but I'm definitely gonna hoop in my ideal day.
Yeah, that's his meditation. That's where he finds his serenity and peace at, out there in between the lines, homie. Listen, well, there you have it. It's another episode of Truth, Righteousness, Understanding Spirituality, and
Timing.
Otherwise known as the T.R.U.S.T podcast. You know who I am. It's your boy Linwood Locke, a.k.a. Linwood's poster child, the Lock West Monster.
Okay, you know who I am. It's your boy AJD, _mayor on the gram. Get at me.
We love and we appreciate the fact that you share your time, talent, and effort with us week in and week out when we drop these episodes. Please continue to like, share, subscribe. Do all those fun things that allow us to keep the shit in the show going and fruitful and fun for everybody. Please engage, send questions, send comments. You know, this guy loves them. He goes through that's what I want to say. AJD goes through every single question, every comment, this guy, he's going to trust me.
I reply to everybody.
Yes, he's going to do that. So please continue to do that.
Whether it's good or whether you hating, I'm going to reply anyway.
He is going to give you his time. He's going to give you his attention. But listen, we truly appreciate it. We thank you. Signing off once again, it's the T.R.U.S.T Pod. Appreciate you.
Peace, man. Love. Holla.
Talking my shit, watching my time, smelling like success, feeling my vibe. All I hear is me, my competition's in the mirror, and the haters' love is all I have a fear of.